What's up, YouTubers? Another video today. We are going to be discussing the curl, one of the most basic exercises out there to build mainly the bicep. There are different variations of the curl, just like every other exercise pretty much, and each one might target the bicep and the different heads or the different parts of the bicep a little bit differently. Hello there, we've got a visitor. She's not supposed to be upstairs. You're not supposed to be up here. We're going to play through the distraction. I'm going to go over two of these are basic curl exercises. The third is not, and when I say basic, I just mean more well-known and common. The third one I'm going to give you is, it's not very difficult, but it's not common. A lot of people probably haven't seen it, but it's one of my favorite variations of the curl, and Wheezy's too. First things first, you can curl either sitting or standing, whatever is more comfortable for you. There's really no benefit to standing versus sitting. I'm going to show you both. First, I'm going to be seated for these. So here we go. First is going to be the basic curl. Use a weight as always that's comfortable for you and that allows you to maintain good form and posture. You shouldn't be the first couple reps like really struggling and like swaying the weight to get it up. If you are, you're going too heavy, go down a weight, try again. So first one is the standard curl. I know these are kind of some funky looking dumbbells, but they work. First things first, you want to have your feet on the floor. You can put your legs up here if you want. Whatever's more comfortable. I'm gonna put them down so you guys can hopefully see my arms a little bit better. Grab the weight firmly. You can either bring the weight down onto your actual fingers if you want, for a different kind of isolation of your bicep. But I would say for starters, just grab it firmly with your whole palm and your fingers. You can go alternating arms, or you can go both arms at the same time. You'll be able to do more weight if you alternate, as opposed, going one left, one right, as opposed to going two at the same time. There's some benefits to both and some drawbacks. I won't get into that in this video. But I would say for starters, let's try isolating one side at a time. So right, left, and we'll alternate back and forth. So grab that weight firmly. I want your shoulders forward like this. I want your shoulders back and your chest out. Take a nice deep breath. Keep that chest out. Remember, feet on the floor, neutral spine, your back is straight, and you're going to bring the weight up and use either the bench or kind of your side might be a little easier as, it's called a fulcrum, but use it as support for your elbow and somewhere to dig your elbow into in order to help get that weight up. So it'll look like this. And there's one. We're gonna alternate. There's two. Remember, my shoulders are back, my spine is neutral, popping my chest out a little bit. We'll keep going. And I don't want the angle of your wrist to change, so I don't want you to start coming up like this and halfway through tilt it up and finish it. Keep the angle of your wrists the same throughout the entire exercise, and that's really gonna put constant tension and the same tension on your bicep the whole way through the rep and the whole way through the set. So remember, that angle of the wrist does not change. We're going slow, just with anything else. Back and forth. One thing I see that's very common, people will stop before they finish the full range of motion. So either they'll stop on the way up, not going up all the way. Don't do that. Go all the way up, back all the way down. Do not stop here with a slight bend in your elbow. Go all the way until your elbow has no angle or your arm has no angle in it. I would say 8 to 15, 16 reps per set, 3 to 6 sets, depending on time and what your workout consists of aside from this. And that's for if you want to burn fat or build muscle. If you're looking for strength, we've talked about it before, we're going into lower reps. That's the first one, a standard curl. So the next one is going to be hammer curls. Very similar in a way to the standard curl. The standard curl is going to really hit your entire bicep, The hammer curl is going to focus, of course, again on the bicep, but it's also going to get this part of your forearm. If you do these and you've never done them before, it's been a long time, and you do a few sets and go hard, this will hurt so bad for a few days. So I'd say if you've never done it, it's been a long time, ease your way into it. Do a set or two, and then 2 to 3 sets the next time, and 3 to 4, whatever, build up, because you won't even be able to straighten your arm out of the way. So it'll really hit this part of the forearm and your bicep. So again, it's pretty similar. The standard curl, like I said, I like to use my side as that fulcrum and really, place the tension on my elbow, which transfers into my side. And my curls kind of come more out here, as opposed to maybe some people's come more this way. You could do it that way as well. I prefer to bring it more sideways here. With the hammer curl, you are literally taking your palms and turning them 90 degrees. So we're gonna just go turn them here to where you can see the dumbbell is now facing this way as opposed to this way or even this way. So we're gonna be right there. Same kind of thing, shoulders back, neutral spine. Take that first breath in, get your chest out and up, and then we're gonna alternate again. We're gonna go here. Back down slowly. If you want, rather than gripping the heck out of the dumbbell there, you can let it slide. See now? Now my hand is as high as it can go on the dumbbell. You don't have to rely on your grip strength as much. So it look like this. In this one, since we're coming forward with it typically, I guess you could come out like this if you want to. If you come out like this, then again, you can use your side to pin your elbow against it. But if you're going forward, you obviously can't really use your side too much. Just try to keep your elbow in the same spot. Don't bring it up, let it down, let it sway off to the front or back or whatever. So same kind of thing, 8 to 16 reps, go slow all the way up, all the way down. That's the hammer curl. Again, it will hit your bicep, but it's also gonna hit a good amount of your forearm, especially right here. It's not gonna do much for this part of your forearm, but right here, it is gonna kill it. Last one, this is the one that's a lot less common and a lot more unknown. It's called the Zottman curl. It's kind of, think of it as a combination of the both of the exercises I just gave you, the standard curl and the hammer curl. It really combines the two. And I like it because half of the rep is really focusing just on the bicep. The other half of the rep allows you to still hit the bicep, but also incorporate some forearms as well. So it's kind of a good medium, I guess, between the two exercises. If you really still want to focus a lot on the bicep, but still get a decent amount of that forearm or top of the forearm work, this would be a good one for you. So the beginning is going to look just like a standard curl. Again, you can come forward if you want, or more outwards like I do, but it will look like this, just the same, okay? Here's where it changes. We're gonna flip it and go back down. It's not exactly like a hammer curl, whereas a hammer curl, right, we turn it and just go down like that. This, we're actually turning it almost a full 180. Going up, turning it, letting down slowly. That's gonna hit not only this, it's actually gonna hit more this part of your forearm, whereas the hammer curl is just gonna be more here. So again, it's not really gonna hit any of this part of your forearm, but it's gonna be the top of it. So again, take that deep breath, chest out, right, neutral spine. Remember, and our shoulders, that's one thing I haven't mentioned. Our shoulders shouldn't really be coming up with the weight. Maybe as it gets really hard at the end, you might cheat a little bit, but your first rep should not be like this. Your shoulders are pretty much staying in that same spot. And remember with this one, we're turning, grip that weight, let it down slowly. And you know what? I think I lied. I actually did lie. It does hit somewhat on the way down of this bulge, this big part of your forearm. It'll of course hit this, but yeah, it actually will hit it somewhat on the way down. So those are 3 exercises for your biceps and your forearm. Again, each one has its own place. Try them all out. See what works best for you and what you like best, what's most comfortable for you, and then build a structured workout routine around that. So you got the standard curl, hammer curl, and the Zottman curl. Start doing them today, guys. Hit me with any questions you've got in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them, and let me know what workouts or what kind of videos you guys want to see next. Talk to you later.